Hi everyone, I'm Will of Papa Kenn Media, and this is another Fish Out of Water, a new project that I'm starting up where I try to reach out to people out there in the world that don't feel comfortable in their own skin. They feel they're all alone in the world. Essentially, they feel like another fish out of water. Now, I know how this feels because throughout most of my life, I lived in a very conservative area of Kentucky, where I essentially felt out of place because I've always had a very liberal-oriented mindset, which, you know, in a very conservative area doesn't really mix in. But I didn't realize this until I moved away and started to experience new things. And it honestly wasn't until recently, probably the last several years, that I came to fully feel comfortable in my own skin. There are still times where I feel uncomfortable, where I, in a way, feel alone. That's just sort of how my mind works, I guess. But I know that there are other people out there that feel this way, and they don't have an outlet to communicate this to. They don't have anyone that can really understand how that feels, or at least they don't think that they know anyone that knows how that feels. Now, I want to reach out to you, people out there in the world that feel this way. If you feel alone, maybe it's not all the time, but if you feel just like a fish out of water, you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, I want to be a friendly voice for you to talk to. I want to be the empathetic voice that you can communicate to, that you can ask questions, that you can just talk to because you don't have anyone else you can. Now, there are several different locations at which you can contact me, all of which are linked in the description below, or you can go to the addresses as they appear here on your screen. These include Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, as well as an email address, which is AFOOWater@gmail.com. When contacting me, your level of privacy is entirely up to you. You can tell me what your name is, you can remain completely anonymous, and you can also tell me whether or not you would prefer for your response to be in the form of a video. Now, depending on how many responses I get, I may not be able to respond to everyone in video form, but this is mainly in place in case you would prefer that I not respond to you in a video. If you prefer to remain completely anonymous and maintain communication only through text or essentially via non-video forms on the internet. And I ask this of anyone watching this video that may not have this issue themselves, but they know someone else that does. Please share this video with them and help them get in contact with me, because as I said, I only want to help. I want to do what I can to share my personal experience and hopefully help others get through whatever it is they're going through, no matter what the severity, no matter what the issue. As long as someone out there doesn't feel comfortable in their own skin or just feels alone, feels isolated, I want to be someone that can help them, someone they can talk to. In closing, to anyone out there that feels alone, feels isolated, and doesn't feel comfortable in their own skin, remember this: you're not alone.